All right, it's Tuesday night. Messing up my schedule for doing this crypto analysis, so I'm doing this right now. And then after this, I'm actually gonna make another video on the LMFX crystal ball contest and the LMFX demo contest. Because I know a lot of people were asking about that. So first things first, I'm gonna jump into the crypto analysis because I was supposed to do this yesterday, got caught up with the trade copier, so everything's working fine right now. Most important thing is that you can clearly see the downtrend on the daily chart for Bitcoin, and you can clearly see anytime it's overbought, especially on the stochastic. You can see right here and how it hit here, crossed over, went down, oversold, coming back, but you can clearly see that candlestick structure is not above the 10-day SMA. So I know on TradingView they had listed as the 9, but it's just 1 day less. So with that, you can clearly see that with the 10-day moving average and the 20-day middle band, using the Bollinger Bands, you can clearly see where this is going. And basing it on the daily chart, it's gonna go and break the 6,200 price, back down and test to break 6,000. And based on the weekly chart, yes, this is acting like a support candle. Could very well, because we already seen how much support's already broken this support here already, and this was the final support. So from there, I'm looking for this $4,000 price. And notice that the Bollinger Bands are just shifting down. Notice that the upper band is shifting down, not shifting back up. So that's already a clear confirmation of where it's going. So overall, another clear confirmation. So you can see the middle band, right? This is your 10-day, and this is your 20-day. You can clearly see how far they're gap apart. They're not close. They're not tightening in, and they're not trying to make a crossover. And so it's very, very important to see where this is headed, especially on a downtrend. I'm just waiting for another breakout going down for Bitcoin and all the cryptos. So we will see a long-term sell. And like I said, based on the monthly chart for Bitcoin, not on the other cryptos, because Bitcoin's got 10 years. Based on Bitcoin, like I said, monthly support is broken. Our next support is here at 4,200. And from there, I don't really see anything else holding its way. It could very well go back to zero if they want to shoot it back to zero. I highly doubt they're going to do that, but we could see that a possible breakdown or a little recession for the crypto exchanges. So, and like I said, if it's been overbought for this long, it can be oversold for the whole year. Just remember that, based on technical and based on where this price is headed. So just a clear direction of where this is going. And a lot of people do want to buy it because it's at another low price. Don't get me wrong, putting a couple $100 here, or Coinbase or any other crypto exchanges, that's fine. But you have to understand where prices are going, where the investors are going, where the crypto exchanges are going, how much more regulation process is going, and where and when is crypto going to go up? That's the biggest question right now, is when crypto is going to go up. Just because it's going to go up for a little bit doesn't mean that's a huge reversal. It has to be a major reversal. And so you have to catch this trend, and if it's going to keep going down, it's going to keep going down. I have no reason of buying Bitcoin unless you're just scalping Bitcoin. Unless you really were paying attention to Bitcoin all weekend and Monday and Tuesday. Based on the 4 hour, yes, the best time to buy it. Best time to buy it was here, right here, oversold. But this is on date. This is on the 14th. So let's go back here, right? Let's go back. Today's the 19th, right? Best time to buy again here. Spiked up. And you can clearly see. You can clearly see it went back up to 6,900. Right? You bought at 65. I was 6,400 and went back to 6,900 on the wick here. And then build so much 4 hour resistance. That's a lot of resistance on the 4 hour. A lot of doji candles going back down now. You can clearly see it's overbought in 4 hour for stochastic. That's why I like using the stochastic, because it's fast, it's more responsive than the RSI, and you get to see a clear confirmation what's being overbought and what's oversold on these smaller time frames. With the daily and the weekly and monthly on the stochastic, it's really, really tricky. You have to let RSI catch up to it. And so with the 4 hour, you can bounce off this 4 hour and see where this is going. You see it's overbought, you see the clear resistance path, going back down, shifting down. Stochastic, remember, the two stochastic oscillator lines, you got your main line, your signal line. When the main line crosses the signal line, that's your go-to of selling it. And you just gotta follow this price action as well. Price action is key. If you're not gonna follow price action, you're just gonna follow the stochastic, that's fine. But eventually, if it bounces up the 20-day or the 10-day moving average, it's gonna let you know it's gonna be causing our uptrend. Especially if this candle just touches right here. Especially if this is a 10-day moving average, and this candle closes right at the 10-day. It needs to close below, and then it's gonna bounce right back up. And that's where people get confused, because you can see right here how it bounced right back up here. So people are like, well, it should automatically go back down to 0 or hit 20 to be oversold, right? And a lot of people don't see that because they're looking at just the oscillator. You need to look at the candlestick structure too at the same time. Okay, and you have to understand where it crosses over. Candlestick structure is creating the uptrend or the downtrend, and if the candles are going to bounce off the 20-day, the middle band, or bounce off the 10-day moving average. If you don't know, if you're not looking at all those 4 key components, especially using these 3 indicators, your 3 indicators I have set right here is the Bollinger Bands, your 20-day moving average, your 10-day simple moving average, and the stochastic oscillator. I know they have it set here for 3-3, 14, 14. It's the stochastic RSI. But with the 5-3-3, I was testing out the 5-10-11. That's for long-term projections. You don't have to go 5-10-11. With the 5-3-3, you get to see a little bit more precise of where it's going to bounce up and bounce down. You get to see the sharp pinpoints of them creating those lines going back, bouncing off the 20 and bouncing off the 80. But with crypto, you wanna focus on 100 and 0, not 80 and 20. 80 and 20 is always something to reference off what's being looking at a very high critical stage of trying to sell it, and at 20 of a critical stage of trying to buy it. But that doesn't mean it's gonna bounce off at 80 and 20. And so I talk about 100 and 0 because you can clearly see on the 4 hour how many times they're hitting 100 and how many times they go down to hit 0, especially down here. And up here is like 90. So you have to understand that it has to go above 80 in order for you to sell it, and go down below 20 in order for you to buy it. And that's why it's a little more safer to do it that way versus just trying to go off an 80 and 20 to reference off. And so very, very important to see where Bitcoin is headed. Bitcoin is just based as the US dollar index, and Bitcoin is the largest market cap for the coins anyways. So you have to see where Bitcoin is going. So I mean, yeah, like I said, I hope what I said make a lot of sense here. If not, feel free to chat on the comments. And I plan on making more. Like I said, I'm planning on making another video tonight about the LMFX demo contest and the LMFX crystal ball contest for those that were really interested of trying to make it happen for them.